Hello again, and welcome back to the What Is That video series. My name is Tom Hewlett. I'm the Museum Collections Technician and researcher here at the Esplanade Arts and Heritage Center in Medicine Hat. And I really appreciate working in a museum, and working here really does have some tremendous benefits. I get to engage with the artifacts and the stories that we have on the people in our community, and I find so many of those stories and artifacts really engaging. Some of the early pieces made by homesteaders or brought here by them really speak to me. They're some of my favorite pieces. They suggest to me a time when things were simpler and when a person's worries, their struggles, their forms of entertainment were different. One of my favorite pieces in this collection is, at first glance, pretty simple. It's a wooden chain with a carving at one end. It's also one of the earliest pieces brought into the collection in 1948. So let's have a better look at it. This artifact is a simple wooden chain. Well, it seems simple until you look at it more closely. It has 20 links, each about 4 centimeters long, and there's a carving on one end. Every link has been carved by hand, and it's been done from a single stick of wood. The carving on the end is a small wooden ball captured inside the corners of a rectangular box. Again, carved by hand, and the ball does not come out. This chain was brought by the Luther family when they emigrated to Canada in 1912 to homestead 65 kilometers northeast of Medicine Hat at Schuyler. Ulysses Luther, seen here on top of a wagon load of goods and standing center of the three fellows, was a rancher and was quite well known for the orchard he grew. Emma Luther, his wife, can be seen standing here to the right of a flowering fruit tree on their homestead. It certainly took a lot of skill and a lot of time to carve this wooden chain. And to me it speaks of quiet evenings, maybe in the winter, passing the time. Today people would likely be sitting watching a movie or on social media, spending their time in the digital world. This artifact reminds me of an analog world, where our pastimes, our hobbies, our interests were quite different. What did they think of on a quiet evening? Why did they bring something simple like this with them to Canada? We wish we could ask these questions, but the Luthers had no children, and they both passed away in the mid-20th century. So these are stories that can't be answered now. And this is why we ask so many questions nowadays when we bring an artifact into the collection. Someday, someone might want to know. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.